When delivering images and videos with Cloudinary, you might run into errors where you think you have everything right, but you're not quite sure what's going on. To help debug this, Cloudinary makes response headers available whenever you hit an error. In your favorite browser, head over to the Network tab, such as in Chrome, where if I head to this menu, go to More Tools, and then Developer Tools, I'll now see the Network tab where now if I refresh the page, I can select my failed image, scroll down until I get to the response headers, where in particular, I'm going to look for x-cld-error, where I can see exactly what the issue is, where in this case, I'm seeing that my resource isn't found for dog elf. Now this is a simple example where in this case, my public ID isn't dog elf, but it's elf. Where once I change it back to the asset's actual ID, we can see that I'm now getting my 200 response. But what about in more complicated scenarios? Such as if I accidentally try to get this as a video, where I can similarly see that this resource isn't actually available. Or if I want to add a transformation such as width, and maybe I want to try to say something like large, where large isn't a valid value for the W or width field. So if I look inside of my response, we can see exactly that, where it's saying invalid width in transformation with the value of large. So I know that I can remove that large and change it to a valid value such as 100, and I can see my loaded thumbnail. In another example where I'm trying to create a Ken Burns-like animation with a format of JPEG, I can find out that that's an unsupported video format or file. So I know right away that I can look to my format and change it to something like GIF, where I can now see my image loading with the zoom and pan feature. To learn more about how you can debug your image and video requests, as well as tools to give you more information about the request, head to the description where I have a link for how you can debug why an image or video doesn't load in your application or site. So in review, in order to debug why an image or video isn't loading, we can find the x-cld-error inside of our Network tab, where once we figure out what's happening with our request, we can fix the issue and get back to productivity with Cloudinary.